Hey guys, hey, this is Nay. Follow me on IG, Periscope, Twitter, Spreaker, and support me on Patreon and Nay Rob on YouTube. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment respectfully, and subscribe. Finally, don't forget to hit that notification bell down to your right so you will be notified of all my up-and-coming videos. Now, let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, but before we get into it, y'all know that I am going to Vegas tomorrow. I'm trying to run around and get things done, but I'm still trying to complete this video, right? So, yeah, I'm trying to complete this video just so I have something for you. I'm sorry I'm not in front of the camera, but hey, you know, life is going on, right? So, you know, the show opened up with Chris and Candace, and Candace says that her father is throwing her a engagement party, okay? And Chris uses that as a moment to talk about his children and saying that it's a good possibility that his ex-wife will allow the two younger kids to be in the wedding. He said in the beginning it was a definite no, now it's a strong maybe, you know, and Candace is here for it. You know, I dig Candace. I don't know if she's jaded a bit, because I would kind of look at him like, what's popping with you? Like, what's up with you? You're a white dude, but you really do be doing ninjas, sugar, honey, iced tea. Like, it's weird to me, because I know I'm not the only one that's like, wait a minute, something ain't right about this Chris. You know, he ain't the normal white dude. You know, I ain't saying that he's one of those white guys that try to act black. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, he just do ninja stuff, you know, just, you know, like stuff that you be like, huh? Dude, like he's had a lot of experience with black women, right? Because you know how, what I talk about us, that we can be very aggressive at times. And a lot of times you have to be a special kind of man to be able to deal with us and how aggressive and independent we are. But at any rate, he also talked about the 15-year-old where he had said he hadn't talked to the 15-year-old in 10 years. And I've also said this, that damn man shame be stronger than any piece of ego, any piece of pride, any piece of steel, any piece of anything that you could ever have in life. Because I don't know what it is, like, it's like men feel like they do that one thing wrong and it's over. Like, you know, like, and Candace said that he was scared of the rejection. He's going to write a letter to his son and hope he responds back. He hopes he get a positive response, right? My thing is, when he said write a letter, I was like, you really going to write a letter, put a stamp on it, and put it in the mailbox? Ninja? Is that possible? But hey, at least he know where the man live at, okay? Because, you know, some of these ladies would, you know, I don't know, they'd be disappearing. They'd be like, you ain't helping me with my baby, so I'm disappearing. And then, like, I don't understand also when men have man shame, but they pay their child support. Because me as a woman, and like I said, women are way stronger than men. If I'm paying my child support and I know that I've done that part, I'm not going to be afraid to call the child. I understand man shame, but you know, we women, we stronger, you know, in every certain way. We go through tragedy and we just keep pushing. And I wish that all men would consider that, you know, like, you know, just because you did one thing wrong and then it ended up of 2 years of you doing it wrong, 3 years of you doing it wrong, 4 years, just try. That's it. Just try, you know. And he might get mad at you, but so what? A lot of motherfuckers been mad at me my whole life. Shit, I got motherfuckers mad at me right now. But hold on, I'll be back. Oh, let me say this. Isn't it, ladies, isn't it refreshing to see a white man on the TV acting like a ninja? Isn't it? I be like, thank you, Strange. It is not Tyrone Biggums in the damn television set acting a whole fool and not taking care of his kids. It's a white man. Oh, it feels so good to see a white man doing ninja stuff. Ninja is not limited by color. Okay, so now we get to Karen and Mr. Hugo sitting down in their house. Child, that daggone house situation. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't care about whether or not the house is there. Sometimes you got to downsize to do things. I don't know. They could be renting that house. I don't know. But let me say this about Karen and her wig. Y'all know I am Team Karen. I think that is a sexy, sexy, sexy old lady. You know, I might see if I go back home and I see her, I'm going to kiss her in the mouth. Team Karen, I'm going to kiss her in the mouth. But what I'm mad about you about Karen is sometimes your wigs be so daggone busted. Like that wig she was sitting down at the table with talking to her husband about the perfume, because she said, I forgot, it was Parfum Van Dam or something like that. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I'm going to look it up when it come out. If it's already out, I'm going to look for it because you know I love you. And then her husband said, okay, me and the IRS came up to an agreement. And that right there, I mean, that like takes a lot of weight off your chest once you take care of them taxes. And I keep saying, y'all know what I feel. You never know when the boogeyman's going to knock on your door. You hear me? It could be the person that prepared your taxes. I'm telling you, it happened to me. A person that prepares your taxes had the bull snit with him, child, and and the IRS find out the person that prepared your taxes, the whole company, like I forget back home, they had a whole company, child. They friggin' audited everybody who got their taxes done under that company. I cannot remember the name. Now, they was doing some old shiesty shiz now. But the whole lot of them. So you can get audited on some BS. And I don't find that funny as to, why these girls stay in Kern's business. Like, basically, all of them made their damn plot or their story this season about Kern. I'm like, God. And Kern stood in it. Thank you, girl. You stand in your lie. That's life. Stand in the bullshit. Okay, so now we get to Ashley and the therapist. And Ashley tells the therapist, I'm like, girl, how many people do you need to tell you that he don't like you no more? Girl, he don't like you no more, girl. He don't like you. That's what it is. Like sometimes we be holding on to relationships, holding on hope. But this is my thing. I believe that Ashley is trying to secure the bag, right? And I think that something behind the scenes is making him not mess with her. Well, he already has kids. And remember last episode, the mother has said, well, his kids be cussing him out. And he rarely talk to his kids, so how he going to stand in judgment of me? And I just think that he doesn't want to go through the entire process again. I guess he's having some bad relationships with his kids now, obviously. He don't want to go through it again. What he want to do is have Ashley to sit down and shut up. That's what he wants, And then, because she's not being what he wants her to be. See, he's the man with the money, so he can set the rules. Period, point blank. I know that he told you in the beginning that he wanted to have kids with you and all the fairy tales and lollipops that ninjas tell you when they in trouble or when they want to marry you. Okay? But he backpedaling. And he can do that because he's the person with the money. And when you are pretty much the benefactor from him and his secure money situation, then hey, you got to ride with the punches, girl. And you might not be able to get a baby by him. What you need to do is just shut up and start pocketing that money, girl. Just pocket them out. Just be quiet. Stop pressing them out, child. Because he ain't going to do nothing but drop you off and get another girl. Like, he can get another girl, another trophy wife. But can you get another millionaire? Child, but we going to talk about that later. Because I heard Ray tell him at the party, let's talk about your business practices. I was like, ooh. So let's get to Robin and Juan throwing a party for one of the kids. And Juan's biological father was there. And the circumstances are different, I believe, from what Candace's Chris situation is. But, the father is there. It's a situation where, hey, let's just try. That's what I believe. With them dads, I know y'all be shamed, but let's just try. And anyway, his father was handsome. Now, Juan Dixon is handsome too, but his daddy, woo, I love that old man, Viagra popping man. Now, I don't want to jump on top of it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's an attractive guy. Like, his smile is incredible. Him and Juan, like, I've always thought he was fine. Always, always, always. And then to see his father, you'd be like, oh, wild oats. Oh, my God. So we get back to Candace and Chris where, we find out that Candace had a stepfather, and I am highly shocked because I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, hold it. So you got a man? And I know Bravo did this on purpose. They made it look like she didn't have no man the entire show, just so all of us would be in shock and awe and be like, wait a minute, Candace mama, you got a man and you stay in Candace business? Girl. Ronnie, what's his name? Ronnie or Ronald? Something like that. Ronald. Baby, why you ain't pulled her by her coattails and said, could you stay out them kids' business? Please stay out them kids' business. Now, her sister, beautiful girl, beautiful. And Candace's mother had said, so once you and Candace have a baby, then you'll have 3 baby mamas. I said, ooh, I'm telling y'all. Ninja stuff. That is ninja stuff right there. I'm so proud that Chris is not a black man. Power to the mother-sucking people. You hear me? Power to the people. So now we get to Ashley and Michael. And Michael is inquiring about where Kern and Mr. Hugo live. I don't know why. Do you want to sneak over there and jump in the bed with him? Why? What is the problem as to, or the concern as why you bother? And why does him being a real estate developer got to do with where they live? What does that bother for a child? Then they go on and they talk about the baby situation. Again, bottom line. Michael's like, you know what you could do. What do you want to do? I'm not about to rush into having no baby with you. What do you want to do? And I think when she was talking about how her Jizzle and Robin pulled that stunt with the pizza box, it was like, he was just like, Now me, I would be like, why you do that? Like, what in the frick did you hussies? Don't you know Orange is the New Black is back on Netflix? Y'all could have binge watched Orange is the New Black and drank and had Seagram's wine coolers the entire night and just talked about stuff. Why did I have to do old caper? I don't get that. But anyway, I would have asked, what the heck? What was that caper about? What was that about? That might be one of the reasons why he don't want to marry you. And she like, okay, I'm approaching 30. Girl, them eggs going to be good. Okay, now time is winding down, but them eggs going to be good, girl. And I don't understand why she ain't poked no hole in no condom by now. Any daggone way. Girl, poke a hole in a condom. Okay, so now we get to the engagement party where people are walking in. Everybody looks beautiful. I ain't even mad. Like, Robin hair looks great. Did y'all see her new haircut on the reunion? Ooh, my goodness. Listen, do y'all remember that white lady that called Jennifer Lewis Wanda Sykes? That's the haircut she got. That thing is phenomenal. I love it. So what she's doing is she's greeting people and they coming in. The dress that she had on was amazing. And you know what's crazy? Just to drop this little piece of tea. When I look at these people now on these Bravo shows, I'm like, are they really actually your friend, girl? Or did Bravo hire these actors or stand-ins to be there? Like literally. Like, do you like are these really your friends? Like, are y'all faking the funk? Speaking about that, here go a little bit of tea for you. So the guy Matt, he was an insertion by Bravo, right? Everybody knows who he is. People faking like we've never seen him before. We don't know him. Bravo inserted him into this season. I don't know why. From what I understand, he's been on Shaws of Sunset and one of the other Real Housewives of Atlanta show. I mean, Real Housewives show. I think it's the one with the Judices, that one. But yeah, he has, and he was on another show too. But he was an insertion, and child, they was faking the funk like they've never seen him before. It's pictures out there where they were all together, so them girls know exactly who he is. They just girl faking. I don't know what to say about these damn shows. Sometimes you'd be like, girl, but you take it as a grain of salt, and you'd be like, okay, it's just acting or with staged performances. Now we're gonna get to the Chris situation where he giving the not situation, but where he giving the ladies napkins, and that was good that you did it because you know they was sitting there in the hot blistering sun eating barbecue and no napkins on their hands or whatever. Could you imagine? Oh my God. Like, you gotta have something around. Like, you know, one of them ladies has something in their purse, but still, I think when you get napkins, like, you run through about 20 napkins, especially when you eating barbecue. But anyway, he had some napkins made, linen napkins made. I think they were linen, and they had the girls' names on it, and I thought that was grand. Child, I would have loved to have one of them, and wouldn't nobody be able to touch it. Either I'd be like, don't touch my goddamn napkins. So all the girls are sitting around, and Ashley is sitting next to Karen, and I think Candace is sitting on the other side of Karen, right? So it's Karen in the middle, Ashley on one side, Candace in the middle, and all the rest of the ladies to the left or right of Karen, of Candace. And Ashley starts picking again, right? And Candace intervenes and said, I don't think you've been something, was it respectful or something like that? And she was like, I'm just asking a question. I don't get it. Like, I can't stand mother hunches that act like they don't know what they, are doing in a situation. And I told you, that daggone Ashley has no respect whatsoever. She knows that Karen is old enough to be her. Karen might even be old enough to be her daggone grandmother, but her mama and Karen kind of look the same age. It's just Karen is better. Karen, that daggone wig lady, leave that wig with no parts in it. You know how many daggone people in back home do wigs, girl? Shit. Get in contact with I Am Alonzo down here in Atlanta. Or it's another dude, Needle King or something like that. Girl, so many daggone people that make damn wigs. You can go on eBay and Google handmade wig, and it costs like $123. Try, I need you to do better. Do better with the wig. But other than that, girl, when you got up in that orange dress, I was like, Jesus, Karen, you looking like a bag of Skittles, girl. Okay, so we to the point where Karen and Ashley are getting into. Oh shit, I'm talking while the daggone thing. Hold on. So we get to the part where Karen and Ashley are getting into it, and of course Karen gives her old nasty read that checks the fuck out of the big head bobblehead, Oh, I said fuck. I didn't mean to say that. Y'all know I'm trying to start cussing again for the 15th time. I'm working on it. And, hold on. Got it. So then Ashley's husband went over to Ray while Ray was having a conversation with Candace's mother and her sister. And Michael just was like, okay, so where do you live, Ray? Ray looked at him like, ninja, what? What are you talking about? Get away from me with that. Karen and Mr. Huger Ray are friggin' solid. They not standing for none of the bullshit. They have a united front, and I admire it. What else do I want to say? I think the finale was like anticlimactic. I wasn't too impressed with it. Was there anything else that I thought? No. Just I'm glad just Ray popped off on Michael, and Michael ran back to Kern and was like, "Your husband was mean to me." And she said, "What did you do?" United, they solid. So, anyway, guys, remember this. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people you meet on the way down. Naysayers, my patron loves. Have a good one. Deuce.